Good morning, Brenda.
Hi, Mr. Chair. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good morning, Chairman Allen and other distinguished members of the council. My name is Brenda Richardson. I'm a proud American and a citizen of the District of Columbia in Ward 8 and PSA 702. I am honored to have this opportunity to testify at the ONE's Oversight hearing. Dell McFadden, the director of the ONE's, is extraordinary in his leadership, and the value his agency adds to the community is immeasurable. Mr. McFadden has the patience of Job because we did not make it easy for him to come into our disfavored community. He is to be applauded because he kept his word. He has never made any promises that he couldn't keep. He is one of the few directors I have ever known who will actually sit down with you and have an honest conversation about how to re-engage our community and reignite our spirits so we can reimagine our new future. He helps us to understand that we have a stake in our destiny and the ONE's cannot do it alone. His team, in their magnificence, have carefully assessed disfavored communities that are peppered with escalating crime and violence. They are quite methodical in their unique approaches and strategies that are tailored for respective communities' needs. I admire the ONE's for recognizing the enormous contributions of the mom and pop nonprofits who continue to work at the grassroots level on a shoestring budget in our PSA. These small organizations are deeply entrenched in our dismantled neighborhoods and know the community well. They are the unsung anchored heroes that remain a part of our landscape, whether they have funding or not. It is my hope that government will one day recognize their sweat equity and reward them as a viable partner at all government agencies as they establish a footprint in disinherited communities, because they will always be there when government may not. The beauty of the ONE's is that they speak our language and understand our culture, which provides them access to our most troubled citizens who have lost their way and need some guidance. I congratulate them for continuing their pursuit of community engagement even during the pandemic. Inasmuch as the COVID epidemic has robbed disfavored communities of their health and wealth, the ONE's continues to vigilantly address neighborhood safety and engagement. Even in this season of trauma, the pandemic and racial inequity, the ONE's team manages to give us hope. I would imagine that some of them put their own lives in peril to save our exhausted communities. They are often the beacon of life we look for when our neighborhoods are on life support, and to their credit, they are valiantly working to change the narrative. It is often challenging to move toward change on your own when you are constantly exposed to trauma, violence, crime, and noise. The presence of the ONE's gives us a great sense of relief as we attempt to thrive and grow in the midst of disorder, disrespect, and disregard for life. However, the ONE's have become known as the peacemakers in our broken communities, and hopefully there will come a day that the social media platforms will be an instrument to elevate our communities with the promise of good health, abundance, equity, and favor. Then and only then will the narrative change and our quality of life improve. It is my hope, Mr. Chairman, that your committee will graciously provide the ONE's with as much funding as they need to continue to help us. Thank you.